Since you're sharing with the stand partner, you might have to compromise a little bit. You should be able to get pretty close.
Good evening, and thank you for attending this evening's winter concert. As a courtesy to the performers and other audience members, please take a moment to silence all electronic devices.
Throughout tonight's concert, you'll have an opportunity to follow our learning trajectory as we first learn to play our instruments. Many of the pieces on tonight's concert demonstrate different skills we've had to master so far this year.
When we first started to play our instruments, we used the pizzicato technique where we pluck the string. Our first selection tonight is D and A. As its name suggests, this piece introduced us to the open D and open A strings on our instruments.
Our next lesson is the D string notes. This piece not only taught us the notes of the D string, but also reinforce proper left hand technique and finger placement. We also play this piece pizzicato.
Morning Dance is a Slavic folk song which uses the notes of the D string. We'll play this piece pizzicato, then we'll play it again using the bow, a technique called arca.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next one is called Rolling Along, better known as Mary Had a Little Lamb. It gives us additional practice with those D string notes.
Mother Goose rhyme Lightly Row uses a melody which originated in Germany during the 19th century. This piece reintroduced the opening B string to the notes we had been practicing on the D string.
Up the D scale demonstrates all the notes of the D and A strings.
Our next selection, a Mozart melody, is better known in America as Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The melody is a French folk song first published in 1761 and later arranged by many composers, including Mozart.
The next several songs we will play for you tonight are often associated with winter and the holiday season. Gun King Wenceslas is a Welsh carol set to a 13th century Finnish melody.
Dreidel is a traditional Hanukkah song telling about a child making and playing with a four-sided spinning top called a dreidel.
Originally published in 1857 as One Horse Open Sleigh and intended for the Thanksgiving season, James Pierre Pont's Jingle Bells has become one of the best-known American songs throughout the world.
So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. Before we play our final selection, I just want to take a moment to, first of all, thank the wonderful students on stage. They've been a blast to work with so far this year, and to thank all of you for supporting your child in the arts. Certainly playing an instrument is a more significant commitment than maybe some of the other classes. There's certainly a financial commitment involved with renting the instrument, to providing a book and things like that. So I want to acknowledge and appreciate everything that you've done to make it possible for your child to play an instrument here on stage tonight. Also have some other people to thank. You probably noticed some really, really tall fifth graders, and we actually have some students that have come back, some students who were former Hillcrest students here. We have John G. and Santi, who's actually studying at Seton Hill University, and we've got Ava, Bobby, and Abby Hewitt, who are students at the high school, and I want to acknowledge and thank them. They were helping out with some tuning at the beginning and are playing along with our fifth graders, so thank you to them as well. Finally, a big thank you goes out to the Norwin School Board of Directors, Dr. McCracken, our superintendent, Mr. O'Neill and Mrs. Banasic, our principals here at Hillcrest, and all the wonderful faculty that are super supportive of everything that we do, super flexible when we have our rehearsals. We had some rehearsals yesterday and today, and we got the students excused from class so we could all come down and rehearse together. And so a big thank you goes out to them as well. So now introducing our final selection, Millie.
Our final selection this evening is A Sleigh Ride, an original composition for string orchestra by Linda Bang. It depicts a horse-drawn sleigh gliding through the winter snow.
right, my friends, so we're gonna dismiss and have an organized way, right?